Welcome to this video. My name is Hannes Knechtges. I'm happy that you're here. So let me show what you can expect in this video and then we start right away. A very cool chord progression which you could use, for example, on Sitting on the Dock of a Bay by Otis Redding. And I think it's a beautiful chord progression, and it's not that standard chord progression which you find in so many songs. It's quite special, I think, for a kind of pop song. If you learn those chord shapes which are more or less common, mixed with some more not that common chords, especially if you're a beginner, you might struggle with those. And if you do so, check out the video description. There you find my free lessons which give you a good basis on how to play all the basic chords right away playing music. Tons of cool lessons in there too, so check that out if you want to. A recommendation from me to you. So let's start with those chords, and I'll show you how to grab those same old chords like G. In a way, you should do it now like this, because it has to do something with the chords which are coming along the way. So we start with G, middle finger in the 3rd fret of the E string, index finger in the 2nd fret of the A string, and ring finger in the 3rd fret of the high E string. And then we go to B7. Middle finger 2nd fret A string, index finger 1st fret D string, ring finger 2nd fret G string, and pinky 2nd fret E string. This is maybe not that common for you, but you should do like a dry exercise between those two chords before you go on, so you can really make sure your fingers know where to go. And try to change positions all at once. Do it in your tempo. Do this exercise for 100 times, 200 times, whatever, until you feel comfortable. And then we take our strumming pattern. It's down, down, up, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. It's the same all the time for this exercise, and take notice that I changed the position of my grabbing hand already on the very last upstroke. See? On the very last one, I already moved to the next chord. Down, up, down, up. Down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up. So don't give yourself a hard time trying to change the chords just after the last upstroke, because this is quite common to do that. I mean, if you play it in a faster tempo, you won't notice that at all. I think this is a common technique, and this is not something only beginners do or something like this. So the next chord is C major, ring finger 3rd fret A string, middle finger 2nd fret D string, index finger 1st fret B string. And then the next chord is A7. We can stay with the middle finger in the 2nd fret of the D string, and the ring finger goes to the 2nd fret of the B string. So it's change the chord. And then we combine all the 4 chords. Down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down. If you have trouble with a certain chord, do a dry exercise, as I said before, between those or two chords, between maybe G and B7 or B7 and C, where you have to change a lot of positions. Really do that first before you do any strumming at all, so you can really make sure you know where to go. This is really important. And then slowly bring in your strumming hand, like do it like this. If you have trouble with it, this is the only way to do it in a slow tempo. Also make sure that you only hit 6 strings on the G chord. On the other 3 chords, we never hit the low E string. And said so, you can also make sure that you use one of your fingers within those chords to mute the low E string. If you have trouble with a low E string always ringing throughout, you should consider doing this. Because you, for example, on the B7, I can place my middle finger like this, so it touches just a tiny little bit the low E string, so it's muted a little bit. So if I hit it by accident with my pick, it won't ring like this. I don't want that. And for C, the same goes with my ring finger here in the 3rd fret of the A string. I mute it by touching it just a tiny little bit. I mean, not going on it, but just touching it. With A7 it's a little bit more complicated because we don't have a finger right next to the E string, so just pay attention to not touching the low E string with your pick. And if you do so, I mean, you can use your thumb a tiny little bit also to do that. But those are tips for more advanced players maybe, which are used to use their thumbs already. But you get the idea. Just try to focus on how to grab the chords. Check all those things out. It's a beautiful chord progression, I think. And if you like this song, if you like this chord progression, you want me to tell you how to play Sitting on the Dog of a Bay by Otis Redding, just write that in the comments. I would love to make a complete tutorial for you if you want to. So let me know. And if you need some more basic lessons for how to play the guitar, check out my free lessons, which you find in the video description. Thanks for tuning in, guys, and see you in the next video. My name is Hannes. Bye bye.